Assalamualaikum dear student, today I am going to talk about the mandible, which is also called the lower jawbone. So the mandible have mainly two parts. One is the body of the mandible, the other is rami of the mandible. Here these are called rami. The body of the mandible is horizontal. Here you can see in the ramus or rami of the mandible is vertical. So the body of the mandible have two surfaces. One is the interior surface, the other is posterior surface. This is the posterior surface of the mandible. And it has two border. One is the superior border, which is also called alveolar border, which bear alveolar socket for the roots of the teeth. And this is the inferior border, which is also called the base of the mandible. So this midline faint ridge, which actually represent the meeting point between the two halves of the mandible, this is called the symphysis manti. This is called the symphysis manti. And just at the base of the mandible, there are two depression. These are the two depression, which is called the digastric fossa. So this is the mental foramen. Here you can see this is the mental foramen, and this is the ramus of the mandible or rami of the mandible. The ramus is the singular, while the rami are plural. So the ramus of the mandible got four borders. One is the interior border, the inferior border, the posterior border, and the superior border. The inferior border of the ramus is thicker and it is continuous with the base of the mandible. The interior border is thin above and thick below. And the superior border, here you can see this is superior border. It has two processes. One is the interior process is called a coronoid process, while the posterior process is called a condyloid process. And the condyloid process have head. This is the head of the condyloid process, and this is the of the condyloid process. And this is the posterior border of the ramus of the mandible, and this is called the angle of the ramus of the mandible, which may be everted or inverted. So this is the inner surface or posterior surface of the body of the mandible. Here you can see it has tubercle, which are called a genial tubercle. And the mandible have two surfaces. One is the lateral surface and the other is the medial surface. The medial surface have foramen, which are called a mandibular foramen. Just interior to the mandibular foramen there is a bony projection, which is called a lingula, which actually attach the spinomandibular ligament. So this was all about the mandible. For more videos, subscribe, like and share. So thanks for watching the video.